man is husband material. I can't take all of y'all home to meet my dad.
But
some of y'all are not worthy.
You were dating.
Also, people who are marriage material aren't always lifers either. Some people are marriage material for now. Like, you're good for now, but I'm not going to keep you. So in my marriage vows, I always specified how long this was going to last.
There are levels to this, apparently.
Like, I would always be like, and not like for now and forever and all that. I'd be like, okay, so the next year and a half. I would literally put that in my vows. So that there's no, like, we're doing this for a couple of years.
How?
Man is husband material. I can't take all of
What? Bernard Riley. What's up, good people? Bernard Riley back in here with another one. Sometimes things come across my desk that just sort of blow my mind just a little bit, but it shouldn't. I shouldn't be surprised by some of this stuff, but I still can get shocked. That was the artist formerly known as Superhead. She's rebranding herself. She's changed her name. She's doing a podcast or a video podcast or something now, going by the name of Elizabeth Overson. I hope I said her name right. I respect somebody's rebrand, but Superhead will be in the title so people can click on it. But anyway, getting into it, rolling the not so beautiful.
Also, people who are marriage material aren't always lifers either. Some people are marriage material for now. Like, you're good for now, but I'm not going to keep you. So in my marriage vows, I always specified how long this was going to last.
There are levels to this, apparently.
Like, I would always be like, and not like for now and forever and all that. I'd be like, okay, so the next year and a half. I would literally put that in my vows. So that there's no, like, we're doing this for a couple of years.
How?
Now, there it is. There you have it right there. The whole concept of the short-term marriage. I think that's a thing now. Let's try to make that trend. Hashtag short-term marriage. Maybe not. But anyway, tell me you're trying to run somebody's pockets without telling me you're trying to run somebody's pockets. Now, I don't get all the way into the personal thing. Y'all know how I say always attack the ideas and not the people, but it is public information. She was married to some actors, not the biggest actors on earth, but still, I mean, it's still probably some benefit and some come up from a divorce. But if somebody is in that industry where they're dating actors, entertainers, athletes, the whole works, but they're also literally saying, can literally say on a podcast, a short-term marriage. Just how stupid does a man have to be to marry a woman who's publicly putting that out there? I mean, we talk about, and we made some jokes and poked some fun and had some somewhat serious conversations about Brittany Renner and how after she, got the baby out of PJ Washington, before the baby was even old enough to raise his head on his own, she was already out the door. We already talked about that, but this is even worse. This is even more on steroids, just in the sense that she's announcing that it's short term. But oddly enough, it seems to be working out for her because she lays out quite clear exactly how many times she's been married, how many times she's been engaged.
Okay.
I have been married 3 times.
Okay.
I've been engaged 7 times.
Okay.
I have had that's a lot.
That's married 3 times, engaged 7 times. So the odd thing enough is that it seems to be working out for her. You can write a book about all your situationships and everything that you've done with other male celebrities. You can write a book about all of that, get done with that, and then still go and get relationships and marriages with other male celebrities. And then you could even quadruple down on it and say that, oh yeah, and the marriage is short term. And not only that, I'm going to write it into the contract. You're only marriage material for a season. You're only marriage material when your acting career is at its peak, but when it falls off, you're not marriage material anymore. Let me cut my losses and take what of it that I can, or rather that you get left with a kid. I mean, could you imagine if men talked like that you're marriage material for a season, but the man, when it was all said and done, took the majority of the stuff, the majority of her stuff. Like just imagine like Mary J. Blige's husband saying that, hey, marriage was just for a season. I wanted to marry Mary J. Blige while she was hot. She was just marriage material for the time that I could benefit from her. For the time that I could benefit from her, she was marriage material, but then she ain't really selling like she used to. Let me take what I can and go walk over here with it. Just imagine if Ben just was bold enough to just talk like that. Everybody would be criticizing. You know, there was a time back in the time before time, in the long, long ago, many moons ago, where, you know, when marriage was actually about family and producing children and having a long-term or even lifelong, I would say lifelong situation with someone where there were kids and then grandkids. And then if you're lucky and live long enough, you even get to see some great grandkids. That was actually a thing. But no, it's turned into that. Just a short-term thing. You're my byproduct, arm candy, side, whatever for the season. We're going to go sign some legally binding documents and be married for a season, for a year and a half, for 2 years. We're just gonna make some public appearances together and then divvy it up after 2 years. That's that's where it's at. And we've moved to the point we fell off as a society. Feminism and the women's rights movement and all of that has won to the point to where women can make statements like that with a straight face and it barely gets side-eyed. But that's where we at with it. That's where we're at with it. I don't even knock the game if it's just, a chick just young, hot, and she just getting a short-term temporary bag off of off a rapper or athlete or whatever. He making it rain, he's spending money on her, and she's, servicing him, and they're doing their thing. And hey, that's part of the game. That's part of the gig. I get that part of it. But when they can be bold enough to say, no, not just that, not just that, I'm going to go and get short-term legally binding documents on you. That basically shows that if you start really, really, really making some money, then okay, then now I'm entitled to take half of it. It's gotten that ridiculous to where women can say stuff like that with a straight face. And not only that, men who are among the most successful of us, has made a lot of money, they're going for it. The fact that she's been engaged 7 times and married 3 times, they're going for it. trying to wake men up one brother at a time. But anyway, that's all I got on that one. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that said, we are out of here. Peace.